zone.
Hello, and welcome to Digging in the Dome.
Yes, we are here again for your listening / viewing pleasure.
Yeah, well, I mean, maybe not the viewing part. But
definitely the listening part.
Maybe the listening part.
Absolutely the listening part.
If it's going to be anything. So, some news.
News?
Yeah, some news. So, so apparently, the X.
Yeah.
Name change.
Oh.
So it's Pod Nation TV. So I don't.
Pod Nation. So it's no longer the Planet X network.
No.
Did they get sued by like Elon Musk or something?
Actually, I don't know if it was them, but they were like, do you remember when we were in Desiderata, and then we got like a
cease and desist letter?
There's like, dear hola, senors,
senor and senorettes.
Yeah, they were like, yeah, they were threatening our lives, but. No, they have now switched to Pod Nation TV.
Got it.
So just so you guys know that.
Oh, so we can't go.
I mean, we can do whatever we want. Fuck that. I'm not getting sued for doing
3,
the chop.
2 ball, yeah.
Anyway, so what's happening, man? So let's see. The Phillies just got through the first round of the wild card round.
So it'll be the middle of the World Series when this comes out.
Not true.
So
Not true.
Hopefully the Phillies will be in it.
Yes, but
they are currently. True. As of this recording on October 5th, they are in the National League Divisional Series against their division rivals and the number one team in the National League by final standings, the Atlanta Braves. Hopefully they will hoist the Braves out of the playoffs as they did last year.
They did it last year. They arguably have a better team this year.
Yeah, so it'll be a fantastic upset if they're able to do so.
Yep. First
game's on Saturday.
Yes.
6:00.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Yes, very exciting. Very exciting. Baseball still
that stadium went bananas last night.
Yeah.
When Bryson Stott hit the grand slam.
Oh, he hit it a mile. I mean, look.
It was a no-doubter. Place went fucking apeshit.
You know, it's like, I do think about that often because I watch so much baseball.
Right.
You know, I'm a huge fan. And I always think about it from those both perspectives, right?
Right.
So on the one side, you're the hitter, right? And someone throws a goddamn cookie right down the middle, and you were like, oh my God, I can't believe this is coming. It's coming right for me. And I'm going to hit the shit out of this thing. And he launches it like, that was like a 400-foot home run. He hit it far.
It was far. Yeah, it was a bomb.
But so I think about that. Like, it's the joy, right? And he's walking. He's a grand slam of all things, which is, if people don't know baseball, that's everybody's on base. So you're clearing the pads. He slams the bat down, runs around, right? Awesome. But then you have the pitcher.
Right.
Who's like.
Has to watch all of that.
Yeah. Because I guarantee the catcher was like, or he was like, he's trying to like wave off the fastball. Like, no, why'd you do that, man?
Yeah, definitely blame the catcher.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're the pitcher that just gave up a grand slam in the playoffs.
Yeah, you
definitely blame the catcher.
You see the look at his face. He's just like, because I mean, basically that was like they were beating him 3-0, and it didn't look like the Marlins had any punch in them whatsoever. And that was just 4 more runs on top of that in like the 8th inning. That's like death.
If that was me, I would have got that cookie pitch. I would have fouled it off into my own nutsack, and it would have bounced into play, and they would have somehow turned a triple play out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. Who brought this guy in? He wasn't even. He's not even in baseball, and he's 47.
Yeah. So very joyous.
Yes. Joyous.
Football is.
I mean, some of us are enjoying football. Some of us are not.
Yeah. Let's just keep it at that. Steelers, never heard of them.
What?
Steal what?
Steal what?
Eagles are undefeated.
They are undefeated.
Yes.
4-0. And they're... well, I mean, look.
I mean, I enjoy watching the Eagles. Girlfriend's an Eagles fan.
Yep. Your boy's an Eagles fan.
Yeah. Everybody's Eagles fans.
Yeah. It's the place to be.
Watch the not Travis Kelce. No, don't need to talk about Travis Kelce anymore. He's getting all the press right now.
Exactly.
We're either good, bad, or indifferent.
Yeah. That's going to go into our algo, and everyone's going to be like, oh, the Swifties are going to be on it.
Hashtag Travis Kelce.
Yes.
Hashtag Taylor Swift.
Yeah, exactly. I'm putting it right in.
Jason Kelce documentary on Amazon. Excellent.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Yeah, he's a
awesome down-to-earth kind of gentleman. Wears his heart on his sleeve.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, it's on Amazon Prime. It's fucking awesome.
So
whether you're an Eagles fan or not.
Exactly. So total non sequitur. Allie has voice lessons on Thursdays.
Okay.
So I brought her to voice lessons, and on my way back, I haven't talked to Mom in a little bit, so I called her. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And it's just, again, like, I love talking to my parents. Well, no, wait, sorry. I love talking to one of my parents. And look, if he had something to say, he actually answered the phone because my mom was taking the dog out. And I'm like, so what's going on? He's like, watching TV. I'm like, all right, what else is going on? He's like, nothing. He's like, here's your mother. And that was it. I'm like, all right, great talking to you too. Apparently I was fucking interrupting
Hercules. Yeah, the legend continues or whatever.
Hercules and Star Trek made a fucking combo platter. Captain Hercules of Starship Enterprise.
Starcules.
Starcules.
Shit, yeah.
I like Starcules.
Your dad watches garbage.
Yeah, terrible stuff. But I talked to my mom. And I'm like, so how's everything going? And I'm telling her, giving her all updates, right? And then, like, we were having a pleasant conversation. And then my daughter Allie comes in the car. And all of a sudden it shifts. She goes, this was 2 seconds. Allie gets it. Is that Allie? And I'm like, yeah, Allie's here. And hi, Grandmere. She's like, when am I going to see you again? Hint, hint. I'm like, you bitch. Immediately.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they both started turning on me. Like, they're like, well, and she was like, my mom was like, well, as soon as she gets her license, I don't even need you to come down. I was like, oh,
I'm your son,
you, man. I was like, God damn, she fucking turning the dime.
But yeah, Allie's got a free pass to the shore now.
Yeah.
She can drive herself down there.
Yep.
It's all over.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. But
you'll never see your car again.
Well.
It'll be in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly. A flotilla. A very heavy flotilla.
Launch that shit into the bay.
Yeah.
How's the old stand-up going?
Oh, really good. So, update there.
Promote yourself. Go on, let's get it over with.
All right. Yes.
Shameless self-promotion.
Yeah. So yeah, might as well. So I got to do a couple of cool things. So as you all know, the trajectory has been kind of the steady pace of things that have continued to progress me, right? Which is good. So I did I've been doing the hosting thing a couple of times. I've probably done it like 3 or 4 times now at Tuned Up. So they seem to like me there. In fact, I think I got like put as the co-host on the Facebook page. So I'm like kind of like in the rotation, which is awesome. And then I got to do Soul Joel's Friday night of last week. And I got to do the late night laugh show right at the end, but it was awesome. I got to do time and I did well. And then I got offered, I'm doing actually at the end of this month on October 28th. So come out to Tuned Up Brewery because I'll be hosting the Saturday show. And it's like, that's the next thing, right? So it's like all, and the other thing too is like, look, as much as it is very difficult to do and anybody can go and do an open mic, right?
Yeah.
You may not
literally
be
anybody.
That's why they call it an open mic, right? But when you start getting into hosting gigs, that's something that's given to you. Like when you, and now this is something that I would get paid for. So that's also good. It's like being a paid, think about like when we played music.
Right.
We did a lot of pro bono shit.
Yeah.
Like
or it was like, we got a tab. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like we didn't actually
they'll give us food and drink.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or someone, give us a little
something.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
a perk, as we would say. Not a percocet, but maybe.
Yeah, but probably.
That was one of many things that might have been offered at the
time. Yeah, so it's different when you're getting paid to do it.
Yeah.
It feels better too.
It does. Well, I mean, look. I had like no intention of like, oh, well, now that I've had my first paid gig, goodbye regular job. That's not happening. If the podcast hasn't done that, that's definitely not doing it. I'll say,
your time at your time at the random brewery in Spring City, Pennsylvania is you're not gonna be on the Tonight Show tomorrow.
Like I said, it's I think the analogy I made the last time was like I've graduated up through different levels, and again, baseball analogy. I'm like getting into the into the ranks
into the farm system,
into the farm, trying to get into the farm system. I'm not even there yet, but I'm getting better. It feels very comfortable being on stage. It doesn't feel like I'm now. It's like obviously, and people say this all the time about comedy, and they're absolutely right. Especially if you really love it and you love doing it, you become addicted to it. Like you just want to be on the stage all the time, and that's like where I'm at right now.
Very
like,
cool.
Going 3 times a week at least. 2 or 3 times. So everything's going wonderfly.
Awesome.
It was funny though. So we were, somebody was asked, who the fuck was asking about? They were like, somebody asked me the other day. Oh, it was okay. It was Allie was getting homecoming pictures at this person's house,
right?
Whose name is already gone,
right?
But wherever you are, thanks for having me at your house, and thanks for the beer. But they were like, because they saw that I was wearing a Soul Joel shirt, right? And I had to explain this like when I got into the car, to leave afterwards, because I wanted to make sure that Collie didn't think that I was like, hey guys, guess what I do? I'm a comedian. That's not what happened. I was wearing a shirt.
That's definitely what happened.
I knew you would say that.
He wore that shirt on purpose so people would ask him.
I did not. That was a clean, comfortable shirt. I love that shirt. So
1,000% what happened.
I wore it. No, anyway, I was wearing that shirt and someone was like, do you go to Soul Joel's? And I'm like, yeah, I've been Soul Joel's. And they was like, well, what do you do there? And I was like, just have a shirt. Like,
well, yeah, I was gonna say, I fucking clean the toilets. Like, why can't you just can't you just own a shirt of a place?
It was an interesting.
That would be like me having a shirt of a brewery on and be like, oh, do you own that place?
Like, well, that's not kind of like how I reacted, because I was like, he's like, why do you have that shirt on? I'm like, I don't know, it's a cool shirt. Take it off. Like, sorry, sir. Are you an enemy of Soul Joel or something?
Right.
So no, that's how the conversation started. But we were talking, so we're like, have you ever been heckled? I'm like, oh well, I can tell you a couple stories. People being drunken and unruly.
Yeah. Dude, you're doing open mic nights in Spring City, Pennsylvania, which is like Royersford's like heroin-addled cousin.
Yeah. I would say meth, but yeah.
So, yeah, it's not exactly, you got to expect, especially if you're doing open mics and the fucking critters just start getting on stage, you're going to get fucking rabies.
Well, this was actually on a weekend, and it wasn't tuned up, but it was like a really busy night.
In fact, I'm just saying in general.
No. You're rolling the dice. I mean, frankly, any open mic that you go to, you're rolling the dice because it's an open mic. Yeah. It doesn't cost anybody. Someone can ran out. Dude, the one of the 2 hecklers that I had, I think I've told it before on this podcast, was a dude. The room could not have been more packed at Soul Joel's. It was maybe packed only like more 1 or 2 times, but it was like mobbed.
Right.
Energy was good. It was like really good night. I was excited to get on stage. This is like going back months. And I was sitting next to the comic and I'm like, oh my God, one more comic and I get to go off. I can't wait. The room is so great. It's electric. And this dude goes up there and he is clearly fucked up. Right. He gets on the mic and he's like, it's my first time doing this. And I just got out of jail. I was like, oh no. And when I tell you this guy proceeded to mumble and stumble around the stage, like when I tell you did not string together maybe 3 words, it was like a jumble, like a fucking mystery to figure out how the puzzle pieces of this sentence were supposed to actually be, together. And he literally, it was like someone opened up a window in a spaceship. It just sucked everything.
all the oxygen,
all the good vibrations, all the good energy gone because of this dude.
Patton Oswalt does a bit. I think we've talked about it before. Is he talks about doing hosting open mics and how it was just pure death. And he had a guy come on named Dr. Pepper. And the dude was like completely strung out on heroin, and was like passing out mid joke, and then waking up at the end of the joke, finishing the joke.
Why is anyone laughing?
Missed the whole middle. Yeah. He's like, he fucking killed.
I'm sure he did, because that's actually, if you did that as a bit, it might be extremely funny.
Anyway, well, you have interesting things going on. I do not.
Yes, you do.
I have a 2-year-old. Nothing interesting about that.
You got a new job.
I did. Yeah.
That's interesting.
Again, not interesting.
No? Well.
I mean, I work at a law firm now. It's a lot of work. It's more money. So, whatever. My life is boring as shit. I spend 15 to 20 minutes a day winding up Halloween walking toys. Like the little that's my life now. I am the player of toys for the amusement of my child. That's pretty much it.
So just get him some dope ass toys. Like, you got a 2-year-old, the Transformer?
Yeah, he just
for him. That's for him.
Swallowing Legos. But yeah, so ain't nothing going on but the rent over my casa.
Casa de
So yeah, it's everybody's tired. We just went through another round of sickness. Everybody was sick in the house
You're
last
down
week.
with the sickness?
I saw a meme. It was like, daycare is where you go shopping for your diseases when you're a parent.
100%. Oh, yeah.
Send your kid to daycare, you're getting some diseases back. So it's fucking horrible.
It's like literally they're little because they're not.
And he's sick for like a day, maybe 2.
Right.
And then I'm sick for like 10 straight days.
Yeah.
And it's horrible. Horrible.
Kevin's on a ventilator.
Oh, seriously. Oh, man.
It's not great.
Fucking the worst.
Yeah, it's not fun.
He's great. He's super cute. His birthday's coming up. It's going to be awesome. But yeah, it's
buddy.
just my life is the banal minutia of child raising for a toddler right now is just
it can't be. Look,
boring.
Your kid is boring.
That's all you got for me.
That's right. I served some grapes. What's up? What happened to our friendship? Sorry, we're yet again we're doing something you guys don't maybe have pulled. It was a David Cross.
Yeah, David Cross bit from 15 years ago.
It's so funny.
So fucking good.
So I saw something.
Was it a penis?
No, thankfully it was not.
Dang.
No. I saw something that was pretty funny. And it was
I'm waiting for your funny. Hurry up and be funny.
I'm getting there. What are you doing?
That's what I'm going to say next time. Next time I come and see you live. Hurry up and be funny.
Fast. Why are you wearing that shirt? Jesus Christ. God damn. So Antonio Brown's crazy.
Oh. Yeah, no.
But he's awesome.
Yeah, all right.
Wait. You can't say he's not crazy. He's definitely crazy.
Yeah.
Not necessarily like murderous crazy.
More like felonious assault crazy. Without intent. Or maybe with intent. I don't really know.
We're not lawyers. He may work at a law firm. A lawyer he is not.
Yeah. I'm on my way there. But certainly not yet. Anyway, let's not besmirch the good name of Antonio Brown, soon to be guest on the Digging In There podcast.
Goddamn right. So,
but yeah, he made an appearance on Instagram.
Yes.
And Nelly, is it a good one?
Yes.
Yeah. Follow our friends at Hardin.
Yes.
In Las Vegas.
In fact,
check out their Instagram page.
I got a feeling
you'll see what we're talking about.
I got a feeling that when we do a commercial break in a bit, it's going to be a Hardin commercial break.
Yes.
No, but the thing that I found interesting was he posted a Twitter. It said it's got him in a gold frame wearing headphones, and it says CTE. He's got it. Right. I'm dead.
You don't have to show me. I believe you.
Y'all fucking think I'm kidding.
You can just pop it in, man. I don't need to see it.
Well, anyway, but anyway, you can see.
Yeah, get it. Yeah.
So, but it says at the top, it says catch the energy.
Right.
CTE Sundays. And I'm thinking, I'm like.
It's a little. He's got to know what he's doing there.
Of course he does. Because I guess they're like saying that the reason that he is doing things like his behavior has been interesting.
Like buying an arena football league a team and then running it into the ground, or Canadian football league or whatever it was.
Yes. Yeah. It was. Yeah. He's like
or USFL or whatever fucking Bobo league he bought a team in.
He pulled a Firefest on him. They're like, can we get paid? He's like. Maybe. Who got the money?
Sure. Good.
Then he was like, didn't he? Was there a video of him either in a pool or like, and he was like fucking swinging his hog around or something like that?
That was like a year ago.
But still, like, it's not like. And I was like,
I'm just saying, if we're talking about current events, that's not current.
No. There's arguments happening. So guess what? When they get older. Not more fun. I'd rather be playing with toys. I'd rather be stepping on fucking Shopkins than dealing with what's going on right now.
Winding up wind-up dolls.
God, I want to fucking wind up a noose and then put myself in it. This is fucking bullshit.
All right, let's move on.
All right, we can move on.
Yes.
All right, so I guess we should start. We're going to do some scenario action.
Yeah, hit it.
Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario? Here we go, yo. Here we go, yo. So what's the scenario?
Good news, everyone.
All right, well, now this one is nice, and it's funny that you mentioned Mr. Travis Kelce earlier, because that really is the,
the antithesis of this. Yeah,
really.
Absolutely. So I got it.
You got it, because it was yours. Go ahead.
Good news.
No.
You are the #1 trending topic in the world due to your new celebrity relationship. The catch is you are matched up by your co-host. So who are you picking as your counterpart's celebrity hookup, and who do you not want to see them paired up with? So basically, you and I have to pick for each other.
Yep.
Who your big celebrity reveal would be.
Yep.
That would blow up the internet. And then who would you not want to pair your best friend with?
Yeah. I got a feeling this is going to go the other way around. At least that's how I was looking at it. All right. So
man.
can you flip the virtual coin?
Oh, yeah. I forgot about the virtual coin. Hold
we
on.
don't fuck with copper anymore, or whatever it is. Silver,
we're
nickel, or...
We're
nickel? You need a nickel?
Yeah, we recycle here, so apparently Chris recycled his coin into the middle of nowhere. All right, virtual coin flipper. All right, coin flip. All right, ready?
Yep.
All right, stupid fucking ads. Get out of here.
Boo.
Fruits and vegetables.
Boo.
Get out of here. All right, ready? 3, call it.
Heads.
It is heads.
All right.
All right.
So I get to give you one first. So I've got a couple that I was going by. I'm going to give you, I have 3.
Okay.
That I was going to go with.
Okay.
And I'll go from, I'll do one. I don't know if you have only one, but I got 3.
Oh, I have one that
Definitely was
yeah. It's
it.
yeah.
Right.
So, but you can run down your
my
your thought
roster?
process.
All right. So my first one, I was like, all right, so.
I mean, Taylor Swift can't be the choice, obviously.
No, no, buddy. Don't worry. Who am I hooking you up? Am I going to hook you up with Taylor Swift? No, I'm not. So my first choice was Colleen Ballinger, that ukulele bitch that got canceled.
You're trying to get me canceled too, man? That's
No, she's already canceled, so you can't. There's no risk.
Oh, she officially canceled?
Oh, I think that, yeah.
She was canceled before I ever even knew her, because in my mind, I didn't know she
Yeah.
existed.
Yeah.
So she was already canceled.
So besides the fact that I want you to have somebody who's fallen from grace, which is great.
Yeah.
But again, this is not the choice. I also wanted you to have to deal with ukulele music all the time. Give you like El Kabonga in the head with the fucking thing.
Dude, I'm so used to watching the same cartoons, listening to the same song like every day on repeat over and over again.
Yeah.
My skin's getting pretty thick to that type of stuff right
dude,
now.
I feel you, like the.
But if she's making up her own tunes, it's a ding 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 ding,
Yeah.
like Tiny Tim.
Yes.
I'll fucking dude, I'll be like Belushi and fucking
Life.
Oh no. That too. I meant that I gave my love a cherry.
He's
He's like, ah! That would be the ukulele would be up against the wall.
Yeah. All right. So that was my first one.
Okay.
But that wasn't the one I chose.
Okay.
Okay. So you're spared no ukulele for you.
How gracious of you.
I know. It's not going to get progressively better. So then I was like, I definitely want whoever it is to be fucking crazy. Right?
Okay.
And I came down to 2 that were fucking crazy, that one of which is going to be your.
Okay.
But the first one was Lindsay Lohan.
Okay. Lopan.
Yes.
Okay, go. Kids get that reference. Go watch Big Trouble in Little China, which came out like 35 fucking years ago.
Did you know that they're either making a remake or a sequel to it?
What a shocker.
And guess who's starring in it?
Jack Burton.
That's the name of the character. That's actually Kurt Russell.
Yes.
I don't know if he's going to be in it. No, it's not. The Rock.
Oh, God. Jesus.
Yes. If you smell what Lopan is cooking, it's egg fried rice.
Oh, man. You do the flapping dicky next?
Anyway.
Come and see this type of material down at Tuned Up Brewing in gorgeous Spring City, Pennsylvania.
I say bucolic. All right. So who you ended up with? This was actually fairly easy. I was so happy that I landed on this one. Britney Spears.
Fuck! Fuck, that sucks. Wow, I'm going to have to think on the fly. Because guess who you were ending up with?
It could be the same. Because, listen. She has, we were all like, free Britney.
So you can give me a reason. I'll give you the reason why I chose it for you, and then I'll pick somebody else for you.
Okay, so so Britney Spears, super popular, obviously, and then all this stuff like legally came out about how her dad was had her in a conservatorship, and everyone's like, that's fucking bullshit. She's the star. She made all this money.
She should be able to make the choices, see her kids, do all that stuff.
All that stuff. Well,
free Britney.
then fast forward to, I don't know, recently-ish.
Like within the last 2 weeks.
Everyone's like, maybe conservatorship?
Maybe free, a little too free, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, it was like someone, it's like Rumspringa for like the fucking Amish. All of a sudden you see a light bulb, she's like, right? I'm never going back to that shit again. So she did the thing that she did a couple weeks ago, and maybe put the video in here of
you're definitely putting in the video of her
dancing
of her
with
knives. Her knife dance. That's exactly the reason.
Yes.
My thought process for you was, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get Chris, based on his his dating history.
Oh yeah.
Someone that is artistically talented.
Yep.
Someone who is blonde.
All right.
And someone who is batshit crazy. And she ticks all the boxes.
Yeah.
It's just perfect.
Yeah.
Her little fucking knife dance. The
best
meme I saw was when like it was like she was just sitting there. He's like when your shrimp are burning and the Benihana chef is doing all the tricks.
Oh yeah.
And he was just sitting there and like, and they show the British spinner. Oh, fucking crazy.
My favorite part of that video, like the actual original video, is
so
how
good.
the dogs are looking at her. They're like, what the fuck are you doing? They looked up at her like, yo, mom's knife dancing again.
Yeah. Somebody needs to come in here and conservatorship this up real quick.
I think I think the cops did actually show up there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, for real. Like, because I think someone was like, they were like, hey, we gotta go check on her to make sure she's not fucking,
she's not knife dancing.
Yeah,
again.
she's not knife dancing in the yard or that. Like.
All right. So. Well, Britney Spears is out because you won the coin toss, so you got her first. But glad to see we're on the same page.
Yeah.
My runner-up, who will be your choice now? Your new celebrity crush.
Go ahead.
Very talented.
All right.
Actress.
All right.
Plays many roles.
Okay.
Has her own show.
Okay.
Podcast.
Oh.
Again, ticks the boxes of being batshit crazy.
Yeah.
And it's mostly because I want to see you get cucked by the pool boy. It's Jada Pinkett Smith.
Super.
Who likes to watch his wife get fucked by the gardener?
Yeah, exactly. You know, the only time I've ever really cried on this podcast is when we eat that damn chip. But I got a feeling I find out that she's getting fucking quadruple teamed by the entire pool services group.
And you can run up and fucking bitch slap Chris Rock at the Oscars.
Yeah, you know. You get kicked out forever. Whatever.
Chris on Chris crime.
Well.
Oh, man.
That's great. All right, so now you go the opposite. Who don't you want them? So I'll let you go first on that.
You go first on this
just
one?
Because, I don't want to. What if I tread on the same ground? I don't want to do that again.
Well, my original pick was going to be Taylor Swift because I didn't want you to be happy at all.
Right. Understandably.
And be like the more famous than fucking God.
Right.
As a result. And I wanted to try to be nice.
I appreciate that.
But I failed. Because I picked Jada Pinkett Smith.
that was a terrible pick for me. I mean, Britney Spears is just going to actually end up slicing you. This bitch is going to break my heart. And cuck me too, which is terrible.
So
it's a bad combo.
I didn't want to see you end up with Ellen.
Ellen? Yeah, I don't want to end up with her either.
Just because I don't want you to have your own talk show.
Oh,
Ellen and Chris.
Oh, you think I'm gonna fucking dance my way out? Someone's like, hey, we're gonna put you on fucking CBS. I'm like, I don't know how to moonwalk, but I'll figure it out.
No.
Can you do a handspring? I don't know.
Oh, man.
Do you like a paralyzed host?
Talk about getting cucked. Ellen's gonna cuck you. To death.
Oh God, no, thank you.
Her and Portia Rossi gonna scissor me timbers.
Well, if you get in the middle of it, maybe, I don't know. All right, so then I had two for you, and both really for the same reason.
Right.
Because like I think about the two people that I would be like the most jealous that you had that I didn't, and it was either Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah.
Or Jessica Alba.
See, I tried to be nice.
What do you mean?
You were going to end up with Ellen until I stepped in.
I appreciate that.
I was going to end up with Margot Robbie, and you were like, no.
That's right.
You're like a dick.
Well, only those two. I mean, like, you have we can think about the tier down from there. Come on, man. Stop it down. Like, can we
go from S tier to A tier?
I just can't be like, because then I'll be like, oh man, I want to fuck Kevin's girl all the time. God damn it.
It's like, oh man, why is Chris keep rewatching that fucking Leonardo DiCaprio scene?
Wolf of
That's
Wall
not cool.
Street. I'd be like,
It's got it playing on the big screen when we walk in for Christmas dinner.
Yeah. I'd be like,
How's it going?
put on one of your classics. Can you put on Barbie?
Oh man.
No, I can't.
So that was fun.
No, it's interesting though, because you think about like Travis Kelce's like a super. It's funny to hear. There's levels of fame. I mean, we kind of like establishing that sort of like and the level of fame that because Travis Kelce is a very famous dude.
Yeah,
he's famous.
Multiple Super Bowl winning,
maybe the best
tight end
in football
ever,
maybe
potentially ever,
right? And
definitely top 5.
he's got like a super famous podcast, right? Like there's he's in the NFL. He's one of the best in his position, maybe ever.
Yeah,
and still. The amount of not as famous as he is as Taylor Swift, like everyone's like, oh my God, now he's like, again, like you said, more famous than God. Like everybody knows who Travis Kelce is.
There's a video of this girl purposefully pissing her dad off by like continuously saying that like that Taylor Swift put Travis Kelce on the map. And he was like losing his fucking mind trying to explain to her that he was like, he was already famous. And she's like, I'd never heard of the guy.
Yeah. Not until Tay-Tay got on.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, man.
Yeah.
And like, the NFL knows to fucking lean into this shit. They know an opportunity when they see one.
Of course they do.
To exploit something, anything.
Dude, we already established this, man.
They will exploit. They will squeeze every penny. Fucking blood from a fucking stone. The second the Chiefs scored, they were like, Isaiah Pacheco was getting ready to do his little dance in the end zone, and they cut to Taylor Swift, and people lost their goddamn minds. Like football fans were like, "What the fuck
are you doing? I was watching that.
Exactly.
I don't care about her.
Yeah, exactly.
She's hot or whatever."
And then they go to commercial. It's a fucking Taylor Swift commercial for her movie.
It is.
And then the next commercial is a fucking Taylor Swift commercial
for her album or something. Yeah. So listen,
dude. People were like, especially like
hardcore football fans. They're furious.
And just like, people were like, I don't fucking care about Taylor Swift. It's like, better. And then of course, like you had the super left that's like all up fucking Taylor Swift's ass.
Yeah.
And then the super right that's calling like Travis Kelce a beta male because he's dating.
Again, it's because she's more famous than you.
And Aaron Rodgers like calling him like fucking vaccine boy or something like that on McAfee.
Yeah, like
fucking children, man.
I know.
Be fucking adults for Christ's sakes.
No, you know what it is? It's any. How did we make this about politics? All of a sudden, it became, oh, you're a pussy because you're not a Republican. I didn't say that I was. You're a bitch.
Like, dude, I am fucking Taylor Swift. Do you understand
not only that,
how amazing that makes my life and me and happy I am?
Yes.
And like, there's literally nothing you could say to me.
Yeah.
If I somehow scored Margot Robbie and you had to like, there was nothing you could say.
There's nothing. Yeah, exactly. I'm done. I'm like, you win every argument. At least I'm fucking her. I'm like, well, let me fucking throw the towel in. Where's that towel at? That's it for me.
So Travis Kelce's probably like, I don't care.
Well, the other thing too is
be as jealous as you want to be.
The other thing too is this is again, be as tough as you want when you're on fucking line. I dare you to go to fucking Travis Kelce and be like, oh, you're a beta male. He's like, oh, am I? He'll fold you up into 3 bitch pie.
Oh, dude, he's a
monster.
Yeah, dude. He's like 6'7", 6'8", like 250. Like he's a prime athlete and the number one player at his position in the entire NFL. He would destroy you. Destroy.
Yeah. So it's like you're
unless you're like a fucking MMA fighter or something like that.
Yeah.
You're dead.
You're done.
You're fucking dead.
You're done. He's gonna kill you, right? So like that's the thing. It's like it's like funny to see like these people like get all like. Now I do agree. Like all right, enough already.
Yeah. I'm over it. I'm over it.
I don't need no more shots.
But I'm not gonna go online and be like,
I'm just gonna be annoyed when I see it, right? But the one thing I did like was what the Eagles did, which is they put his brother Jason Kelce and DeAndre Swift next to each other and said Kelce Swift, which was fucking fantastic.
Yeah, exactly. The one I saw here, I'll show it to you real quick.
Yeah,
it's the best. People in it was Kelce Cox hurt Swift. I'll send that to you. You can drop it in. That's fucking fantastic.
So Kelce, Fletcher Cox, COX.
Yes.
Hurts, obviously Jalen Hurts and DeAndre Swift. All
Kelce's
jerseys
Cox,
lined up.
Swift.
God damn it, people
are
that's
tremendous.
On the one side, we've got you're a fucking pussy for having the hottest, most famous girl ever. Yeah. You bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Bitch boy.
Yeah.
Fucking faggot, Pfizer faggot.
I know, exactly.
It's like, what?
Fucking Republican incels, the worst. It's like Jesus Christ, man. You're not getting laid. We understand that you're mad. We get it. Find a pocket pussy or a fucking sex doll.
On the other side.
And,
the fucking left too is no.
They're like,
it's much better.
Yeah, it all sucks, man. It really is. I'm so mad. Like,
it's like, how will we turn this football game into a political arena?
Well, of course we're
and then it's the fucking
dude. We're in the season 2 of the election season today. This is so fucking annoying. Let me tell you how mad you would be if this happened. Especially, all right. Imagine
if you have to record a podcast while Thursday Night Football's on. I'm incensed.
You son of a bitch. All right. But it's like the Bears and who?
The Bears and the Commanders. You should be watching because it's a big game. They lose. The Eagles got like a 3-game lead in division or whatever.
Well, that is great. But point being is that today I was working from home.
Yes.
Now imagine you are at your house and the kid's sleeping.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Your doorbell rings.
Okay.
So in my house, when anybody like gets within a somewhat like 10, 15 yard radius of my fucking house, my dogs go bananas.
Okay.
So the dogs are going ape shit.
Right.
Doorbell rings.
Right.
Colin's like, someone's at the door. I'm like, it's 2:00 in the afternoon. Who the fuck you?
Right.
So I go to the door and there's a dude standing there. And I'm like, can I help you? And he's like, here. And he hands me one of those door hanger things. And it said, whatever the fuck his name is.
Right.
He's like, I'm running for judge. I was like, all right. And he said, all right, man, just wanted to, thanks. And it left. I was like,
why don't you just hang it on the door?
That's why it has the door hanging thing. Put it on the goddamn door. Like,
actually, no, you know what? Don't put it on the door. In fact, don't come to my home.
All of those, I mean, look, if I was going to like rank the things in the order that I wanted to happen, not being alive would be 1. Number 2, not coming into my neighborhood, getting into my yard.
Not being unarmed.
Yeah. Dude, like he came in, he's like, here. And I'm like, it's, if your intention was that I was going to be happy about you interrupting my workday with dogs barking and going fucking, if he had any kind of emotional or intelligence, he would have said, oh shit, I'm probably fucking things up. I'm going to just hang this thing on the door and leave.
Right.
Because he was the actual candidate that was running for judge. He was walking around thinking, oh, I'm going to go meet
who are you running
the people.
Against? I'm voting for that guy.
Yeah. I'm not voting at all. I don't care. But now imagine you in your situation at your house, rings the doorbell, wakes your kid up.
So I would be in a murderous rage.
Especially if he was being fussy, you just put him down.
Oh, because when he naps, like I nap too. So not only he'd be waking the kid up, he'd be waking me up too.
Ooh,
and I would
double
be
dragon.
Very, very, very upset.
Yeah.
But thankfully, my doorbell is not a normal doorbell. It is a Ring doorbell.
Right.
Well, technically a Google Nest.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make any noise in the house when somebody rings it. When it rings, it just goes to my phone.
Okay.
So that I would at least be able to avoid part of it.
Fair enough.
I also don't have a sled dog team in my house like you do.
I do. That's right.
So I wouldn't have dogs going absolutely apeshit every time somebody farted near my house.
Right. Well, what if instead he like, because this guy obviously wasn't like exactly.
I started like knocking on it. Oh man.
What would you have done?
Have you ever seen The Business End of a Shotgun? What happens when a judge shits his pants on my front porch? Like what lawyer do we call?
I don't know. I don't think there is one.
Oh, well,
Morgan and Morgan.
I have a team of them now on my side. So
exactly. I got attorneys, pal.
Yeah, exactly.
You shitting on I'm going to sue you for that shit.
Yeah, exactly. Literally.
Yeah. All right. So we'll take a break. We'll be right back with some more shit.
Hopefully not actual shit.
Maybe. On the Digging in the Dome podcast, we support organizations and people who work to make the world a better place. One of our favorite guests, unofficial third mic and good friend, DJ Bonix, has made the move out to Las Vegas to continue his amazing music career. When he isn't touring around the world with Wiz Khalifa, he is helping the patrons of Hardin Premium Cannabis Dispensary. Located at 2900 East Desert Inn Road, Hardin is just a few minutes away from the Vegas Strip and was voted the best dispensary in Las Vegas. This exquisite, world-class dispensary offers top-shelf customer service and a wide selection of the highest quality cannabis products to choose from. Hardin is the place to see and be seen in Las Vegas. It's a place where high-profile celebrities, Las Vegas locals, and many tourists convene together to get the VIP treatment. VIP as in very indulgent pot smoker. I just made that up. Take that, every improv troupe that rejected me because I was too short. What did that even mean? Anyway, go to HardinLasVegas.com, check them out, follow them on Facebook and Instagram at Hardin Vegas, that's JARDIN Vegas, or on Twitter at Hardin_Las Vegas. And obviously, go visit their store located at 2900 East Desert Inn Road in Las Vegas to see their amazing selection and support our pal and third mic, DJ Bonix. Make sure you tell him Digging in the Dome sent you. Hardin Premium Cannabis, the finest cannabis establishment in Las Vegas. All right, now let's get back to the show. And we are back. You heard from Hardin?
Yes, sir.
And so we were talking before about how, so do the kind of the chain of events here. Our friend Bonix, who was a guest on this podcast and has been touring all over God's green earth with not only Wiz Khalifa, but now with Snoop Dogg. Yeah.
Which is incredible.
It's incredible. Is also one of his 90 jobs is that he is, I guess, I'm not sure if he's like the vibe manager or he's like the manager at Hardin. I'm not exactly sure what his gig is there, but he works there and supports them. And Antonio Brown was in a Hardin commercial, which, by the way, had, I would say, 1% to do with Hardin's weed and more to do with him laying in bed and being basically groped by an army of hot girls in basic underwear and
with like Hardin pillowcases and stuff like that.
Forget the hoe train. I want the Hardin hotties.
So next to Digging in the Dome is going to have 600-pound sisters parading around. So that's all.
Wouldn't that be great? But that's so cool. Like, so anyway, it's possible. Like, we maybe reach out to be like, hey,
kind of in you got.
Could we maybe? I would love to have him on the podcast. You kidding me?
Yeah, that would be
incredible.
The best. I mean, I'm one of the biggest Steelers fans that you've ever met, I'm sure. Right. So obviously Antonio Brown was arguably the best wide receiver in Steelers history. Yeah. So being able to talk to him would be fantastical. Yeah. But so yeah, I would say I would put it at a 0.5% chance.
Maybe lower than that.
You're saying there's a chance?
Exactly. No, we're gonna instead. The dream is Antonio Brown.
Right.
We're going to end up with Plaxico Burris' Spanish teacher from sophomore year in high school.
So why did he shoot himself?
And be like, yo no sé.
No, Mr. Superman out here.
As a running gag that really just never ever gets old.
So it is the spooky season.
It is the spooky season. We have some spookies out. Yep. I'll tell you what's scary for my friend Kevin here. So he's not doing it today.
No.
But so we were trying to figure out like.
All right. So here's the deal. Let me explain. It won't take too long. Let me sum up.
Princess Bride.
We did the whole Stinko de Mayo thing. About
that Stinko de Mayo thing we did for 9 months.
Yeah, exactly. We're about halfway through. So you don't have to go back and listen. I'll just tell you.
No, go back and listen, please.
When Chris proposed that we make a friendly wager.
Yes.
And we kind of went back of whoever was the victor in Stinko de Mayo would have to eat the hot chip. Now, Chris and I...
The new hot chip.
The Chris and I did the one chip challenge, the Pocky one chip challenge last year. Go back and watch the episode. It's very fucking funny.
I'll put a clip of it in here where we ate the chip, and you'll see the pain.
It's amazing. Just do that.
When your day is long and the night is yours alone.
Hey, enough dilly-dallying.
All right.
Grab your chip. So this is how it's going to work. So
I'd like to point out you should never eat a chip in a coffin.
When you think you've had enough.
Oh no, it's not. It's broken.
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Of this life. Well, hang on.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cocksucker.
3, 2, 1, go.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Don't let yourself go.
All right. It's starting rough.
Cause everybody cries.
Oops.
Yes.
Sorry.
Ah! Ah!
I'm sorry.
Ah!
Everybody hurts.
Oh God.
I was gonna crack. I'm cracking it.
Okay.
Sometimes everything is wrong.
It's the hottest thing ever. Oh, hiccups.
I don't know what to.
It's time so long when your day is not
Son of a bitch.
holding.
Who's gonna break first?
I am.
What is that? Yeah.
If you
What?
feel like
Oh, yes.
letting go.
Oh, my mouth.
Listening viewers, I'm sorry. All you heard was pain and burping.
Oh. My tongue. It still hurts.
Hang on.
My nose. Oh, my nose. Ah, my lips. Everything hurts.
Cause everybody hurts.
Ah! Ah!
Take comfort in your friends.
Ah! God, it hurts.
Everybody hurts.
I'll go first.
Oh, my stomach hurts. My stomach really hurts, by the way. It's starting to hurt again.
You can
God, it hurts.
you can start hallucinating from this.
Dude, my stomach hurts. It really
you
hurts.
said it like 8 times.
Dude, I'm telling you, my stomach, it just the worst. I'm not going back to this chip, but it seems to be like fucking dominating this thing. My lungs hurt. My lungs actually hurt. There's heat. I feel like because they've got the pulpit, they can say whatever the fuck they want. And I know I keep on coming back to this. My stomach hurts so bad right now. I'm like, oh God. A lot of cities are doing this.
Yeah,
We're talking about doing it.
Yep. The
Heartburn. Antacids.
Chris's soundboard is bored.
It's no, it's you know what it is. It's literally, I'm physically injured from that goddamn chip. It's really fucking me up. All right, so here we go.
Your children will be subjugated.
I can't scream. My stomach hurts. I don't know. We're not going to subjugate anybody. My stomach is subjugating my asshole right now.
Yes.
It feels like someone. It does. I'm not even kidding. Like my stomach feels bloated and hot, and like someone just stuck a knife in my fucking gut.
August.
I'm sorry.
We're
Well, number one, my stomach hurts. Number two, stomach really is bugging me.
it's like you right now.
Yeah. Oh God, everything's in the inside's on fire. Napalmed my stomach.
Ralph,
Every one I don't take, you're going to take.
possibly.
Oh shit. My stomach still hurts.
Mr. Frank's fantastic.
My stomach
shit.
hurts.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Woo.
So it's
Doggy.
I said the chip, and Chris said, fuck that. And I was like, come on, dude, you won the last 3 years, blah, blah, blah. So eventually got to the point
Where he wore me down.
Yeah, so we said, all right, fine. Whoever loses has to eat the chip. Well, I fucking lost.
He did.
So I ordered the chip.
He did.
Chip came in the mail.
Yep.
In between ordering the chip, someone died eating the chip.
Yeah.
And then Amazon and every other realtor that had it, Walmart, Wawa, everyone pulled it off the fucking shelves. So as soon as it got dead man, and then recalled. I was like, I'm not eating the fucking chip.
So now, to my surprise,
as much as I fantasize about painting the fucking roof of my car with my brains.
Yes. Exactly. I thought you'd be like trying to like grab it out of my hands. I'm like, no, we're not even recording yet.
I don't want to fucking die shitting my pants and in writhing in pain on your floor of your fucking office. That's not how I want to go out.
No, I mean, like, I understand the shotgun is much better. It's like fucking quick, you know?
But there's just no part of me that wants to. And I had recently been diagnosed with diverticulosis. It is the less severe than diverticulitis. Not like I had to get a fucking surgery or anything. It's just like shit impacts me that I eat will fuck my stomach up worse. Right. And probably got it from eating the fucking last chip.
I wouldn't be surprised.
If I'm thinking about it.
I'm probably going to be a future recipient of that disease.
But I just couldn't do it.
Right.
So I said, I'll think of something worse.
Right.
And the only thing I could think of worse was for me to eat mayonnaise.
Right.
I fucking hate mayonnaise.
Hates with a fiery passion. Like literally, there has been, you've been to 8 billion parties.
Oh, yeah.
We've been to eat together. Right. And like, if it's like a party that we're having, it's always, if he sees any kind of white in something, he's like, is there mayonnaise in that?
Anything creamy. And even if somebody's like, it's not mayonnaise, I'm like, don't care. You're trying to sneak mayonnaise on me. I'm not doing it. No, thank you. Like creamy salad dressings, hard out.
Yeah.
Like anything, like Caesar dressing, nothing. No, thank you.
No.
The combo of eggs and oil, something happens there. Satan comes in and fucking drops his load in a bowl, and that is mayonnaise.
Well, you're gonna have a Satan's load sub.
So we could decide one of two things. Do I just do one spoonful out of the jar, just straight in, or do I do a fucking sandwich, which I have to eat over the whole time?
You can eat the I think the sandwich is a smarter play.
I think the sandwich is the dumb play because it's not over instantaneously.
No, but I think you're not understanding the idea of taking an entire spoonful, a heaping spoonful of mayonnaise, and then look, dude, I can't even see. No, I'm definitely, when I edit this, I'm gonna zoom in on your mouth because you're like.
So do you remember the game Spoons back in the day?
Yeah. We put the
where I can't remember the whole thing, but there was three. There was like spoons in the middle, and it's one short of the number of people are playing.
Yes, and you have to like
and I forget what happens. I forget if it's cards or whatever it is. So you grab. You're grabbing the spoons. If you don't get the spoon, you get an S. Right. And then if you spell out spoon, you lose. Right. So when we used to play this game back in the day, I remember playing with the crosses, and whoever lost, the people would get to take the spoon and go into the refrigerator and put whatever they wanted on the spoon, and the person had to eat it. No. And I received mayonnaise many a time that way. And it fucking sucks. It's a lot, but it's over. It's one and done.
Listen,
the whole sandwich, that's multiple bites.
I don't know how you want to play it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We haven't decided.
All right, so now
I figured it out.
What if I'm going to throw, only because, why not throw a little bit of a monkey wrench in this thing?
Right.
So mayonnaise is like your mortal enemy.
Yeah,
like I feel horrible.
Like even like if we go to a sushi restaurant and it says like spicy, like
wasabi mayonnaise or something like that.
Yeah, or no, just like the spicy where it's like they mix sriracha and mayonnaise up together.
No,
get out of here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mayonnaise is a non-starter.
Do not fuck with.
That's torture.
Right.
So, but what if this is just another idea? What if instead of eating the mayonnaise, you had an entire edible?
No way, dude. No fucking way. One, you did not specify milligrams, so fuck that. Two, last time I did because for the layman, the people that aren't fucking pot consumers, if you eat pot, if you ingest it and it's processed by your fucking liver and not like when you smoke it, it fucks with you in a whole different way.
It does.
So last time I got shit from the fucking dispensary, I got a tincture and I took too much. And it wasn't a lot compared to what you would take.
Yeah.
You would probably dust it off. I was crawling out of my skin. The problem was I took it in the middle of the day,
right,
on a work day.
Yeah, that's not great.
So from like noon to 5, I was like for denying meeting requests, like not answering my phone, answering emails.
Hear me out though. The reason it would be great is because then you would have to do the whole podcast that way, and that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, but then I would have to try to drive home. I would have to try to go to sleep.
We'll arrange all that. I'd be willing to pay for an Uber just to get you back and forth.
I'd have to try to be all stony in front of my child. Not feeling it.
All right, well, mayonnaise it is then.
Dude, Tom Segura talks about fucking getting dosed by Joey.
Joey Diaz?
Yeah. And Joey telling me they were like 10 milligram Johns, and they were like 200 milligrams.
Oh, no. Yo,
that's like his
that is a life-changing
and he had to get
difference.
on a plane.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Watch it. It's fucking hilarious.
Dude,
so,
so I was coming back from California, and obviously California, the land of the legal weed. And
right.
So I had gotten, I don't know, gummies or something like that. And I was like, I'm going to get on the plane. I'm going to take one of these jams, right? Eat it. And it wasn't like, sometimes it's the kind that you're taking that dictates how things are going to happen inside of you. It's all chemical. And so I ate this thing, and I was uncomfortably stoned on the plane for 6 hours. So, because I was going from California, and it was a straight shot all the way back to here.
Right.
And I was like I was in the seat, wondering, knowing, like, everybody knows I'm stoned. Like, they have to, right? Nobody knew anything. They weren't paying attention to me. This is my own dumb brain telling me, like, oh God.
The pilot's like, the person in 16B, super fucking stoned right now. Get him!
Yeah. It's my nightmare. But I was just sitting there like this. Like, I couldn't do anything. I was not functioning. It was terrible. So I understand the idea of getting too high and then getting
no thanks.
All right,
I think I'm going to go with just one heaping tablespoonful of fucking mayonnaise and just do it and get it over with and fucking hork all over your fucking studio.
Fantastic.
And be on my way.
Great.
So, draft?
Sure. Let's
do it.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wait. So the last draft we did.
Yes. Our least favorite wrestlers?
Yeah. So I made a tactical error.
Okay.
So I showed you PN News.
PNS?
Yeah, PNS. And I guess he was more popular than I thought because we got blocked in 19 countries. I was like, why is our fucking views so low? And I'm like, then I looked at it and said, there's a big red thing on it. It was like, yeah.
Maybe there's a hardcore conservative news network called PN News.
Did he call us PNSs? Get him!
Kill him.
Call Gary Google and tell him to fucking put the stops to this shit. Well, this is a good one. We're going to talk about the fall.
Yeah, we got our haunted friends here. The Halloween season is upon us. The spooky season, as they call it.
This is Halloween.
So we did this draft before, but we did the worst things about fall.
Yes.
This time we're going to do the best things about fall. And give a little positivity to our podcast, which usually just trashes everything, including each other.
Exactly. Yeah, it's not all fucking Britney dancing with knives and fucking suicide attempts. Of course it isn't. The fall is about lots of wonderful things.
Yes.
And I believe, since you had the first pick in the last draft, I get the first pick in this draft. And I am at a crossroads here.
Okay. See you at the crossroads.
Skee-ba-da-ba-do-do-do-do-do. Because there are two things that I want to take.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I know, if I take it, it's going to completely fuck you. So I really want to take that one, but I feel like then as revenge, you're going to take my second one. So this is a risky proposition for me.
Okay, dude.
Football.
Oh, of course. Fucking football. Fucking sucks. God damn it. I don't remember going first last time.
Yes, you did.
That's about it.
I'm going to eat mayo next time. I quit.
Exactly.
So football,
that's my secret plan, by the way, is to draw out the mayonnaise thing up to the point of where I fucking quit the podcast.
Dude, it's been 4 years. I'll eat it eventually. My doctor said no mayonnaise for another until 2020 to 2030. It's awesome. That's never happening.
Me taking baseball bats to every mayonnaise supply. Fucking chain is
mayonnaise shortage. Whites are outraged.
Southern fats.
Yeah, the Southern
riding in the streets.
Yes. Where's my Hellmann's?
Oh, no.
Miracle Whip? I don't want that shit.
Well, of course the first pick's football. Why wouldn't it be football?
Of course it's football, man. This is like the most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah.
We talk about it. Like even when we're in stupid, hot, disgusting July, and at the very end of it, we are blessed with the
as the weather cools,
the Hall
the
of Fame
pigskin
game,
warms,
which fucking is literally you might as well. It's like a championship match of ham and eggers is out there. Some dudes that will fucking be working at Subway in a couple of weeks are on the field. We're playing for the now combined XFL and USFL. Yeah. So The Rock was like, I'm gonna buy this and then I need to offload this thing immediately. Yeah, he's like, here you go.
This is a fucking. This thing's a fucking rhinoceros on my back. Get off! Get out of here!
Like, I'll start it up and then it's all yours. Hand the keys over.
Well, yeah. Football, easy
like,
number one.
Dude,
it would have been my number one pick too.
It's so great.
But with my next two picks,
you're gonna fuck me.
Oh, these are gonna be beautiful, and I'm just gonna go hassa.
Oh no, man! Come on,
double stab because I'm going playoff baseball.
Fuck.
And then I'm going Halloween.
God damn you!
Smash! Two of Chris's favorite things in the world. Yes. Playoff baseball is so fucking good.
It's the best.
And it's so good because it's a combination of like 78 months of fucking baseball.
165 games. 62 games.
Yeah.
162 games. That is
may as well be 165.
Well, let's just think about it. It starts when spring is just about to start.
It literally
right around the beginning.
It literally started before April, I think. I think the first game was like March 31st.
Yeah. So it's happening in March. So then it goes all the way to the end of September for the just regular season.
Yeah.
It is forever.
Yeah. But then playoffs.
Yes.
And then you have just the energy is off the chain. Like it actually it's fucking exciting, man.
Yeah.
It's actually fun to watch playoff baseball.
It is always.
So that was easy.
I mean, easy one.
Easy 1B to football. To football.
I get it.
And then Halloween. I mean,
man.
So we've discovered that our child is obsessed with Halloween.
He loves it.
I don't know how it got to that point. Somehow in the YouTube algorithm, he watched a couple of videos that were like, he was always watching like Katie's Classroom or Miss Rachel, or which are like the YouTube teachers. They're always singing songs and doing, teaching you how to talk. And
are they hot?
Also, not particularly.
Neither of them? Wait, all right. So Mary F. Kill.
He somehow continued to watch Halloween videos, and he is obsessed. Everything's Halloween. He's got Halloween buckets, Halloween, and this happened in the fucking like spring. Like he was already into Halloween. So now that it's Halloween time, he's like overjoyed.
Yes.
He's like, we got skeletons outside. He calls him Mr. Bones.
What up, Mr. Bones?
It's like, he is obsessed. It's amazing. He has a witch hat. He knows what the pirate does, knows what the witch does. Like, he's like, makes all the, with the witch and stuff like that. He does all that shit. It's fucking great. But Colleen's late father, his birthday is on Halloween. Like the house is, it's your wife's favorite holiday. It's obviously these are all her decorations. Fucking Halloween is a shit. Your daughter had a Halloween themed birthday party.
She did 16.
Dude, Halloween's fucking awesome. The candy's the fucking best.
Yes.
The whole
vibe,
scenario.
Yeah.
Trick or treating. The fucking and it's like it kicks off the holiday season. That's when like you go right from fucking Halloween into Thanksgiving, and boom, next thing you know, it's fucking Christmas. Right. So Halloween's the shit. It's the jump off of the holiday season.
It's fantastic, and I'm furious that you took it.
Horror movies. It's when it's like,
I know, dude.
It's all good.
And this is good for me because, like, again, we talk about like my love for horror movies and all horror movies. You know what I mean? But it's it hurts my soul that you took Halloween. So congratulations.
Thank you.
This is a fucking bummer now. All right. But I can take two that really are two of my favorite things about the fall. So that's okay. First it is my favorite clothes period of time. Hoodies and jeans. Hoodie season. Like I'm staying the hoodie life all year round if I can. Even if it's like hot, I still want to wear it. Right? I don't care. I'm like, it's 105 degrees. I'm like, I don't care. This hoodie rules. It's the best. So the clothes for me, like, you know, and
right
it's
there
not,
with
so
you.
it's like, again, because if I think about the other seasons, the winter sucks.
Yeah,
because it's fucking freezing.
Yeah, all the time.
You know, the summer sucks because it's 1,000 degrees out. I hate sweating, and I sweat very easily.
Yeah, sweating right now.
I'll probably a little bit. Yeah,
You are definitely.
Probably. Yeah, I'm not surprised. To the surprise of no one, I'm sweating and I'm not doing anything active. And then the springtime is like coming out of the cold, but still like kind of shitty and like, I don't know, the weather, like it always feels like it goes from 20 degrees to 90. Yeah. And there's like no in between at all. And if it is in between at all, it's like 60 and raining and kind of snowing and it's bullshit, right? The fucking the clothes, so the things that I could wear, hoodies and fucking
absolutely on my list.
Yeah, dude. It's
hoodie season.
And then the weather. Like again, I was using the clothes, but the weather is my favorite weather. It's the perfect temperature. It's 70 degrees. It gets cold in the morning. I like the little bit of cold, not super fucking like I'm freezing my nuts off.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
You can still get away with shorts and not be freezing to death.
Right.
Or you have like a sweatshirt on. Right. And then you can take it off as it gets warmer during the day.
We were watching the fucking football game in Frank's driveway the other day. And it was fantastic.
The baseball game.
And the baseball game too. Yeah, right. Yeah. But we just watched the baseball game, in fact. It was fantastic.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was like perfect weather, you know, and it was actually probably a little bit warmer than usual. Yeah. So yeah, for me, the weather, dude, fucking best.
All right.
So now you get 2.
Yeah. All right. So the first one for me is fire pits.
Yeah.
So I love me a good, nice sit outside. The air's a little crisp. It's a little bit cool. You got your hoodie on and you got a fire pit going in front of you. You got some music going. You got some drinks going. It's the fucking shit. You could still be outside, not freeze to death, but have a little bit of warmth.
Yep.
You know, throw, if you want to get crazy with it, toast some marshmallows.
Get wild. If I want to get fucked up, I'm going to make some s'mores up in there.
Yeah, exactly. Toast some marshmallows.
Some dogs, maybe.
Do some hot dogs. Fire pits are the best. They smell amazing.
Yes.
You don't afterwards.
No, you smell like you were fighting a fire. Are you a fireman? Why would you say that? I was just hanging out drinking beers at my friend's house.
And then this is, I don't know how popular it is, but for me, it's kind of my favorite food season.
Oh yeah.
Because like I could still do grill shit. I can still do stuff on the grill. But I love making like fucking chili and soups and, you know, stews and, you know, like a pot roast with like potatoes and like all that like warm you up kind of like that comfort food. Comfort food in the fall is the fucking shit, dude.
Yeah, definitely
fall
on my
foods
list.
Are so fucking good.
They're amazing. Amazing. It's not, you're not in the heat of all the holidays.
Yeah. So I got playoff baseball, I got Halloween, I got
fire pits,
and I got fall food.
Fall food. Right.
And you got
football, hoodies, and basically clothes, and the weather.
All right. So you're on for your last 2.
Okay. Well, I mean, I've got 2, so this should be pretty straightforward for me. First one's easy. No more yard work. Like as soon as the fall is
pulling weeds, cut no grass.
None of that bullshit. I swear to God, like I literally live in a rainforest for some, like my yard. It's like we could freshly mulch and the next day it'll look like no one's lived here for 3 years. It's fucking ridiculous. It's wild, man.
Yeah, your fucking weeds grow like
weeds. But weeds got hit by gamma radiation. It's probably from the nuclear power plant that's around the corner.
Welcome to Spring City.
Exactly. But it literally is, it's the worst. Like it's hard to keep up with. I got a million other things going on. It's hard.
And then when you have to do it, it's fucking hot as balls.
Exactly.
Out,
so all right. So what happens in the fall? You got to fucking pull some leaves together.
Right.
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. then
you necessarily don't even really have to do that.
no, not necessarily.
Yeah, if you give two fucks about your grass,
yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna let it fucking pile
or
up.
just get a leaf blower, just blow that shit out into the street.
Yeah,
you're good.
Then you're fine.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, that's
and if
really,
you got kids, you rake them up.
Hey,
Kids jump in them. Blasty blast.
Exactly.
So much fun.
Unless there's a copperhead snake in there. That would be not great.
I mean,
yeah. Well, I mean,
one
for
problem.
them. And then there were 3.
He can't see without his glasses.
Oh, it's a Simpsons reference right around the corner, isn't there?
Well, that was not a Simpsons reference.
That wasn't?
No, that was a Macaulay Culkin when he gets...
Oh, he's talking about the bees. He needs his class. That's right. What am I thinking? I was thinking of Millhouse because Millhouse is always hilarious. All right. I got.
What's
one
a fucking movie now?
No, not wait. My Girl.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, there, never. All right, got there eventually.
Sorry.
All right, so
last
one. What's it going to be? It has.
I'm just trying to fill the dead air with songs.
I'm allowed to think. Because you took a couple of my prime candidates, and so now I am stuck with trying to figure out what else could there be that's so great about fall. Well, I guess the other thing that's pretty fantastic about fall is that there are enough good, and maybe has the best run of holidays in it.
Oh God, yeah.
Like Thanksgiving, Halloween, right? Yeah. I got Columbus Day off on Monday. I'm sorry, Indigenous people. I mean,
all right.
As an Italian in me, I'm like, no, it's fucking Christopher Columbus Day. But as a not wanting to get canceled by everybody because apparently he's a fucking asshole.
Right.
Let me just tell you something. They were all fucking assholes. I guarantee it. Every one of them. Every single person. You fucking Ponce de Leon is probably a cunt.
Yeah. Cunt de Leon.
Cunt de Leon. All right. So there you go.
Good holidays in the mix.
Great
there.
Holidays in there, yes.
All right. So my last one is the TV shows get better.
Yes.
So it used to be a lot more prevalent back in the day when fall TV premieres.
Yes, the fall TV
when people actually watched fucking
TV.
When people actually watched like actual appointment watching,
yes.
Not just streaming shit on Netflix or whatever.
Yes, that shit's going
people
now.
actually watch network television.
Yep.
Now I couldn't give 2 fucks about Hawaii 5-0 or the new Quantum Leap or whatever the fuck they're Magnum PI, all the fucking all the rehashes.
So bad.
Fuck all that shit.
Yeah.
But some of the other shows do actually premiere in the fall. Like they start rolling out like the good shit on HBO and Netflix and stuff like when it's like garbage all summer.
Well,
long.
because summer's like everyone's away and they're not in front of their TV, so it's always like a ton of like it's just a slew of horrible.
As soon as the weather gets colder, the TV gets better. That's
exactly
just fucking how it works.
Because you're getting more and closer to getting stuck in your house,
right? And
you need good shit to watch.
So honorable mentions.
I'll start. Go ahead.
Because I don't want you to steal this one from me because I'm so surprised you didn't take it with your last pick.
Which is?
And I'm about 3 or 4 years away from celebrating this every fall, and that's the kids go back to school.
Which means they're
not home all fucking day long.
Oh my god, you're absolutely right. I don't know, fuck holidays. That's the ultimate holiday.
Yeah,
it lasts from now until May.
Yep,
or June actually, but kids going back to school. Oh, dude, it's the best because like you wait for it. It is every fuck. I'm bored. I need this. I want this. It's like, drive me here. I'm like, I'm fucking working. Like, I can't afford to take you anywhere if you keep interrupting my shit.
We'll pay $1,000 for you to have a pool fucking membership.
I know. Go to goddamn pool. Yeah, dude, it's fucking ridiculous.
I can't wait for it. I can't wait for where I go from paying an exorbitant amount of money for daycare to no money when he starts going to public school.
Yes.
Which is going to be incredible because his broke ass is going to public school.
Yeah, listen, buddy. I mean, you're in a good school district though, so you're fine.
I'm fine with that. Cool with it. He doesn't have to go to private school.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. That's why I got the fuck out of Delaware,
right? Because
they have like some kind of weird law where it's like anybody that wants to go anywhere can go anywhere. So it's like,
but you have to pay for it.
No, I'm saying like in public school, like if you live in literally the worst part of Wilmington, and there are some bad parts of Wilmington.
Right, yeah.
You can go to the nicest school in Delaware, like a nice public school. You just be like, I'm coming in here. It's like, as soon as I heard about that, I'm like, we're leaving.
Yep.
We're going to Pennsylvania because they don't pull that shit.
So
it's all about the districts, baby.
I can't wait. And it's going to be amazing.
Yes. So school for sure.
Yeah. Kids go back to school. What do you got?
You kind of distracted me with that. I just had one that I really liked. I know what it is. It gets darker faster.
Oh,
And that also just has a nice cooling effect on the entire, like the nighttime hanging outside, like you mentioned, fire pits. Like it starts to get a little bit chilly, but not crazy chilly.
It's pre that dark in the morning, dark at night. Like
exactly,
like it is during the frickin' winter.
Yes,
where you get up in the morning, it's pitch black. You get home from work or whatever. Yeah. It's like fucking dark at like 4:55. It's like what the fuck.
Yeah.
And then the seasonal depression sets in. That
which is actually much worse than the all year round depression, which is there too.
Honorable mention for me. So I know it's not a big deal for you. Fucking hockey season starts.
Yeah,
I'm a huge Penguins fan, so I can't wait for hockey to start. NBA starts. Too.
Like literally, it's
the fall is the shit.
Yeah, because all the sports,
all of them are happening at the same time.
Yeah, there's that magical time, like a couple of weeks, where it's all happening at the same time.
Exactly.
It's pretty fantastic.
It's incredible. That's all I got.
That's all I got too. So, I guess we will stop it here for the day, and we'll get back to you next time when Kevin will be taking a mouthful of white gooey stuff. Again. Delicious.
I mean, what?
All right, goodbye.
Bye.